Hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis and welcome back to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Last episode we finished the encounter, which was a story that was looking back into the life of Miss Joy. Which I'm glad that existed because we didn't really know much about her in the original Corpse Party, since we thought she was dead for all of chapter 2 and then we never saw her again until the final chapter, just for her to die. Anyways, today we are starting chapter 4, which is Purgatory. Who do you guys think is going to be in Purgatory? I honestly don't even know where to begin, so I guess we're going to go find out together, so here we go. Entering Purgatory. Oh boy. Who's Sayaka? Our friendship will last forever. It will never die. Not in a place like Heavenly Host, like friendships here, come to an end. Friendships and lives, they both end here. My mind was in a daze. Okay, who are you? The lights on the ceiling were spinning, moving in and out of one another, alternating between hazy and distant and forming spiral patterns in my eyelids. Okay, again, who are you? I know where we are. We're like in the basement, like where the game ended. But who is this talking right now? I was being jerked around the ground by my legs like a heavy sack of rocks. I could feel every step he took vibrate across my entire body. Okay, so whoever this is talking, I'm guessing they're about to die, because I'm guessing this is the hammer guy that's, dragging them off somewhere. But I couldn't do anything to stop it. I could no longer move of my own accord. I just kept getting dragged, inch by inch, across that filthy floor. Then eventually, he stopped and threw me down, and I rolled hard onto my face. I was helpless before him. Yeah, you're about dead. Don't know who you are, Sayaka? I don't think we're ever destined to know. Don't kill me. Oh. Wait, what was that paper beside you? That piece of chocolate had fallen out of my pocket. Oh, it's a piece of chocolate. I thought it was a piece of paper. I was pretty sure it did anyway. Yeah, it did. I saw it. And I wasn't about to let anyone else have it. Give it back, you bastard. That large man took my crumpled form and roughly flipped me back over by the legs, as if I were nothing more than a doll to him. Well, you kinda aren't. I was facing him from the middle of the hallway, as he readied his enormous hammer and looked right into my eyes. Yeah, you're about dead. That hammer goes up. It's coming down. Sorry, Sayaka. I would have liked to get to know you, but it looks like we're not going to get to. Was this it? Was I going to be killed now? Please, God, no! I was terrified, but not entirely. After all, she's coming to save me. Who's she? Naho's. Oh, Naho! I don't think Naho is going to save you. She may be coming, yes, because we know she does end up here. But I don't think she's going to save you. Naho's coming. I know she is. She'll always come. She's my friend. And there you go. What the hell does that say? I don't know, I don't read Japanese, but there's the piece of chocolate. Yeah! Oh, you're dead. Welcome to Purgatory, everybody. Book of Shadows, episode 4. Whoa, looks like we're in the middle of a party. Woo-wee! My name is Sayaka Ui. I'm a junior at Paonia Academy High School. Okay. So, new character. Nice. I'm just a normal girl, but my job conflicts with my studies, so I don't go to school all that often. Well, that's dangerous. And this was the first day I had free in a while, so I called out my friend Naho, and we spent the whole day together having a blast. Yeah, looks like we went to a party. The last event on our schedule was a Twinkles Girls concert. They play every so often at a local venue called Club Beta. And they're all so incredibly cute. I try to catch them whenever I can. Recently, Twinkle had been performing on every request shows, and they've been getting more and more attention. As well they should, you know. I joined them on a program a few times myself, and the group and I like to keep in touch through texts and tweets. Yeah! Ooh. Alright, so we're at a concert, not a club, okay. My eyes met with Naho's, and we both put our hands in the air like we just didn't care. So cute! Thanks, Sayaka. Twinkles the best. I think I'm in love. Right? Aren't they awesome? I mean, their moves in that last song? Oh, I remember. Check it. Check this out. Whoa, you got it down, girl. Though I think your hip movements are a teensy bit off. Just a teensy bit. Outside Quell Beta after the show, fans were hanging around the street corner, immersed in the lingering rhythm of the music. I wanted to ride that way myself, but didn't like the idea of blocking the road in the process, so Naho and I just pranced our way back to the station. Hey, check it out, I bought a towel. Nice. Naho began waving around a towel she bought at the merchandise booths after the show. She looked like a matador taunting a pop idol. The new #1 fan. That's excellent. I'll have to buy one next time myself. Oh, it's still only 9. Hey, Sayaka, let's say we drop by Gus on the way back. Come on, let's get ourselves some sweets to eat. Great, sounds good to me. Sounds pretty sweet to me. Lead on. See what she did there? Okay. Give me a strawberry milk friend special, please. Whatever it was Naho had ordered, it sounded completely alien to me. The heck is that? Sounds super sugary. That's because it is super sugary. Something that'll put me in 7th heaven. That's what. It's covered in milk and ridiculously delicious. Sounds good to me. This is Naho Seinoki. We're in the same school, same year, same class. Yeah, we know who Naho Seinoki is. Well, kinda. We don't know much about her when she was alive. We just know that she idolizes Kibiki, and she died at school looking for Kibiki. Oh yeah, and everything that happened in Course Party was her fault because she wrote down the wrong instructions on her blog, and having the host has been killing students ever since. Our backgrounds are sort of similar, and well, we talk all the time and eat together and stuff. Like true friends do. But most of all, just look how cute she is. When we're together, she even makes a gal like me all wobbly. I like this little lady. Point is, it's good. And you're welcome to try some if you like. Why, thank you. As for me, I'll go with the butterful pancakes. Pancakes are good too. Coming right up. They do say girls shouldn't ingest a lot of calories after 9 at night, but hell, we hadn't eaten anything all day, so I figured, why not indulge a little? La 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 la. Naho was gazing longingly at her towel while singing the melody to one of Twinkle's songs. She's usually a really cool and collected person, so I bet our classmates would flip out if they saw her like this. It was only when the two of us were alone together that she let loose with this feline-like personality of hers. And it always made me feel really special. Well, yeah, people act differently depending on the people that are around, you know? You sure seemed like you had a great time. I'm glad you could join me. What's with that look? Naho slowly raised her head up and looked into my eyes, and wow, what a gaze that girl had. I felt like I could lose myself in those perfect peepers. Huh? Is something wrong? I'm worried about you, Sayaka. You haven't been getting enough rest lately, have you? How can you tell? I completely hid in my fatigue, but Naho somehow saw right through me. I could never keep anything from her. Yeah, I haven't really had weekends these last 2 months. Voice acting, soap operas, online radio. Yeah, I can definitely see the problem. Yeah, being in high school as well, holy shit. Like, you're still a high school student and you got 3 jobs. 3 high-profile jobs. Holy shit. I bet you're one to talk though. Radio, ghost hunts, and... Oh yeah, aren't you supposed to be in a movie too? Totally jelly, by the way. I'm just an extra. I'll be sitting behind Takumu Sato, eating French toast. Hooray for me! I didn't announce that yet though. Where'd you hear about it? Oh, Mr. Taguchi's blog, of course. He wrote a ton about it. All in boldface. And he told everybody to cheer you on as loud as they could. Oy vey. Her expression twisted into an exaggerated blah pose. And she sprawled out across the table. You can't say anything around that guy. I like the look on her face, though. For a while, I gazed at Naho, who had placed her chin on a table and puffed out her cheeks. Not sure how to break the silence, I tried switching subjects. Oh hey, Naho, for my next radio show, I'm doing a special on scary stories. Ooh, see how her eyes light up there? Know how you love the spooky stuff. Hey, I like the spooky stuff too. The deflated Naho suddenly re-inflated. Guess I piqued her interest. Yeah, I just mentioned spooky and she'll be like, ooh? You've got a great voice, and I'd love to have you as a guest speaker. You can be my expert, commenting on ghost stories submitted by listeners. I would do if I were you, Naho. Her head still glued to the table. Naho fell deep into thought. She seemed oddly concerned. I couldn't miss the momentary twinkle in her eye, though. Success! I just needed to rebait the line, and she was as good as caught. Come on, please. For me. Come on, you can't say no. You can't say no to that face or that line. My listeners know we're friends, and I get a lot of messages asking me why you haven't been on a show yet. You'd be a big hit for sure. I don't know. But more than anything, I really just want to see what it's like to co-host a show with my bestest buddy, Naho. I can't say no to my friend. Meow, meow. Oh, she mewed. She was showing interest. It shouldn't take much to get her to pounce on this old yarn now. Looks like she's in. Meow. Come on, Naho. Meow. Can you give a yes or no answer, please? This was a thing that just sort of happened between us sometimes. She turned into a cat, and I played the part of her master. Okay. There's some fancy cat food in it for you if you say yes. Oh, you can't say no to that. Come on, Naho. What's that supposed to mean exactly? I'll treat you to Cafe Quill Fade Non. Sound good? Ooh, can't say no to that. Naho's face lit up. Yeah, you can't say no. You got her. You got your co-host. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah! Yeah, thank you. I love you, Naho. Meowie. I can't hiss. That's the best I got. Why are you hissing at me? I did it. I got the green light. My smile couldn't have been bigger at that moment. Yeah, you got your best friend co-hosting with you. Dream come true. Nice. Naho's popularity had exploded recently, so she'd be having a hard time managing all the requests she'd been getting to appear on other radio shows. Okay, so I guess that explains why she's been reluctant. I've been hoping to get a chance to tie our work together at some point, but I never imagined it'd be this easy. Well, she's your best friend. All you had to do was, tempt her to hang out that little bit in front of her. She won't say no, especially when she's in all cat mode. So with that out of the way, we sat back and enjoyed the hell of our butterfly pancakes and strawberry milk flan special. And before we knew it, it was past 10 o'clock. Wow, it's getting late. Naho and I stood up and started down the road home, giggling and chatting the whole way. So, Naho, when are you going to school again? Planned on it tomorrow. I've been ditching class a lot for work, but they said I should at least show up to hand in my report. Yeah, working in school. Shouldn't you get like a work schedule that matches your school schedule? Like that's what most students do when they get a job. Oh, okay. You're going to have to turn it in too. They'll be asking for it next time you're there. Really? Well, whatever. It's just a report. It'll work itself out if I stay up all night. Oh, hey. You want to stop in and grab Kibiki's new book? You've been dying to read it, right? And his price is on your way, so might as well, Oh, yes, please. Right this way, then, madame. I actually like Naho, when she's not, dead and, creepy. Naho's house was literally on the way home for me. Or rather, Mr. Kibiki's house, since that's where she's been staying for the last little while. Oh, does she live with Kibiki? Like, I know Kibiki was, like, her mentor, but I didn't know she was actually living with him. I'm learning a lot about Naho, which, again, like I said with, like with Chapter 3, I don't mind that because just like with Miss Joy, we didn't really know much about Naho either. Like, we know about her, like, being dead and giving into the darkening, but we didn't know anything about her when she was alive, except for she was, like, a big enthusiast in the paranormal, and everything happening in Heavenly Hosts is kind of her fault. Due to various circumstances, Naho had been commuting to school from here, rather than living with her parents. Supposedly, she moved in to study under Mr. Kibiki, like his Podon. She was always willing to go that extra mile, and I always admired that about her. Oh, okay. Kibiki, I'm home. Hey, Kibiki. Welcome back. Not too cold, I trust? Not at all. Nah. Hello, you must be, I was nervous as he looked me over, but he had very kind eyes. And man, was he ever hot. Like, old school Japanese style hot. Good evening, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Sayaka Uoi. I'm mispronouncing that last name. I think I'm just not gonna mention her last name and just go by Sayaka, because that's easier to say. I bowed quickly, and Mr. Kibiki flashed a gentle smile. I'm Kibiki, thanks for always looking after Naho. She talks about you quite a lot, I'm so glad. I've also heard a lot about you, Mr. Kibiki. Heh. A laundry list of failed publications, no doubt. No, not at all. Oh no, that's not true at all. Hey, Sayaka, since you're here, why don't you stay for tea or something? Kibiki bought some really amazing second flesh, Darjeeling? What the hell is that? Is that like a type of tea? I don't know, if anyone watching this is a tea enthusiast, can you let me know about that? Well, I kind of felt like I was being put on the spot. I mean, it was already late, and I doubted Mr. Kibiki was even keen on playing host. You don't mind, do you, Kibiki? He doesn't look like he minds. Of course not, though you best give your family a call and let them know where you are. You wouldn't want to worry them after all. That's true. Thank you very much. I hope it isn't too much trouble for you. Please, make yourself at home. Thank you, Kibiki. I like this guy. Dude's got a killer smile. It was easy to see why Naho got so into him. Alright then, come on in. I thought we were in. Okay. In front of Kibiki, Naho returned to her usual cool self after calling home. I passed nervously through the living room, feeling a bit like I was imposing. But what a living room it was! The furnishings were a fusion of Japanese and Vietnamese styles, and everything just looked really posh and inviting. This place is incredible! Go ahead and leave your bag over there, and please, get comfortable. I'll put on the Darjeeling, or however you pronounce that word. Oh, okay, thank you very much. It's no problem at all. I was looking to drink some myself, in fact. Hey, it all worked out then! Kibiki then disappeared into another room, his smile never once fading. A total dreamboat all the way. Naho gestured for me to sit, so I cautiously plopped myself down on an expensive-looking sofa. Whoa, I'm sinking! Sayaka, just relax, okay? I'm gonna go hit the little girl's room. Okay. I'll be napping here when you get back. Go for it. Thank you, Naho. Naho began walking out of the room, chuckling at my swiftly sinking form. Mere moments later, though... Oh, what the hell is that? Yeek! Naho? That sure caught me by surprise. I turned in the direction of the scream, concerned. God, Takeshi, lock the damn door when you're... Oh... Okay, okay. Yeah, come on, bro. Lock the door. Sorry, Naho. I heard the door slam shut with incredible force. So that was the infamous Mr. Taguchi, huh? No love lost between those two, it seemed. The nerve of that guy. Having peeked out to check on Naho, Mr. Kubiki again withdrew his wide-eyed face to the kitchen. Laughing softly, I swear I could look at him all day. What the hell is that sound? Oh, I guess it was pouring the tea. It did sound like water. Trying to savor each single droplet of the deep crimson liquid in my cup, I slowly and carefully imbibed the tea that was placed before me. Whatever blend Kubiki had brewed bore a flavor unlike anything else I'd ever tasted before. Ah, it's wonderful. Excellent, I'm glad you like it. I don't really like that look on Naho's face, I gotta say. It's got such a complex taste and aroma. I always thought all black tea was the same, but then, at my house, we only had the kind that comes in tea bags. There's nothing wrong with tea that comes in bags. It's gotten quite good these days, in fact. This is just the way I'm used to drinking it, that's all. It really is delicious, Mr. Kubiki. Isn't it about time for you to go home, Taguchi? Oh, come on, Naho, don't be like that. Taguchi may have been her elder, but he was completely outmatched by Naho. Those two had a pretty fascinating relationship all their own. Actually, I do have a rental video to return by the end of the day, so I guess I should probably be leaving after all. Yeah, there you go. There's something for you to do. Good day, mate. More porn? What? No! And what do you mean by more? Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. I've been defeated. Techno break, death by fab. Naho faced Mr. Taguchi and posed as if she were shooting a beam of light at him. Like some kind of legally unnameable mass superhero. I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Kubiki. You too, Naho. Actually, I'm going to school tomorrow, so no. You won't. Oh, really? That's a surprise. You just keep on keeping on, Taguchi. Rock those 29 years of instantaneous accomplishments. Man, you're ruthless. Yeah, she's savage as hell. I love it. Taguchi staggered to the door and vanished into the outside world. Utterly defeated. Watching him next to me, Mr. Kubiki simply waved his hand and smiled. Just a normal day to Kubiki here. I should probably be going too. Thank you very much for your hospitality. My pleasure. I'm sorry we couldn't offer you anything more. Oh, you offered me enough. Oh, please. Well, Taguchi's gone. He got a pretty good head start, so I don't think you have to worry about running into him. Wow, you are ruthless. You're welcome back anytime. Please be careful on your way home. Thank you so much for everything. Have a good night, both of you. And off we go. I stepped out from Kubiki's lovely home and Naho walked me to the corner. The air felt crisp and cool against my cheeks. It had been a positively lovely day all around. Before parting ways, I lent Naho one of my Twinkles CDs I had in my bag. What kind of name, by the way, is Twinkle for a band? Then we hugged and I began the short walk back to my own house. Nice. Thank you, Naho. This case you discovered with Heavenly Host Elementary. It's absolutely remarkable. If our investigation bears fruit, this could very well turn the world of occult research on its head. It's too good for me to pass up. Oh, so this is when Naho discovered about Heavenly Host and shared her knowledge with Kubiki. Unga. What the hell are you doing, Naho? Oh, hi. Kishi? What? Ah! Oh, was she having a dream that... Well, it wasn't exactly a dream, but, like a vision. It's just a dream. Relax. Whoa, what the hell is that? Huh? Why did the screen go shaky shaky? What's going on? I have to write this down. Sacred Ground Investigation File 02K Prefecture, Heavenly Host Elementary, currently under investigation. Further progress. Encountered fierce spiritual resistance while simply researching the Shinozaki Estate. Right side of body paralyzed. Left eardrum is ringing. Orbs visible in photographs. Influence confirmed. Severe dizziness. Nausea. Bloody BM experienced. Symptoms persist for weeks. Yeah, all the signs are there for some crazy, spooky paranormal action going on. And unrelenting nightmares on top of all of that. This really is way too dangerous for them. Kibiki and Taguchi don't know how to protect themselves from spirits. They shouldn't go at all. Are you regretting, letting them know then? What can I do now, though? I told him about it, and it's too much for him to pass up. My name is Naho Seinoki. Yeah, we know who you are. I travel the country investigating reports on haunted locations, assuaging clients' fears, and doing whatever I can to help them. Recently, strange and unpleasant things have begun happening to me. I've been investigating a certain haunted ground for the last month and encountered a malevolent will more powerful than anything I'd ever experienced. I attributed this to the paper doll I brought back with me, of the sort commonly used in curses. No doubt a bad idea, but invaluable for research. Why am I hearing water? This is the reason I hesitated when Sayaka asked me to be on her radio show at the restaurant. Oh, okay. Ghost stories can actually provoke the spirits involved in them. Okay, I see. I was afraid that whatever entity had latched onto me might have some negative effect on Sayaka as well. Oh, I understand now. You're trying to protect Sayaka from whatever has latched onto you, which what has latched onto you is probably Sachiko, maybe Yoshi, maybe Heavenly Host as a whole, like the whole school itself is latched onto you, who knows. Fortunately, aside from wreaking havoc on my physiology, the spirit didn't seem to be affecting those around me in any way. If I could just keep it under control, I was certain my appearance on Sayaka's radio show would go off without a hitch. Kibiki? I got into the kitchen for a glass of water, and though I haven't noticed on my way down, I saw Kibiki fast asleep on the living room sofa as I headed back. Kibiki, you're gonna catch a cold down here. You know Kibiki. Z. Sound asleep. Oh, Kibiki. You're so cute. Once he's awake and heard this. Kibiki had pulled an all-nighter last night, so I was pretty sure he'd sleep well into the afternoon. There we go. A nice warm blanket for you. Sweet dreams, Kibiki. Z. Spirit research is a decidedly dangerous field. Numerous people have warned me not to get in too deep. So why did I do it? For Kibiki, of course. I'd do anything for Kibiki. I love Kibiki. If Kibiki could make progress in his occult novel through my research, if he could succeed in all his endeavors, then no price would be too high, I felt. For his respect and admiration, I'd happily sacrifice anything and anyone. And she really did mean that sacrifice anyone part, since numerous students have died because of her and her misleading information on her blog. Yeah, it's definitely too dangerous to send Kibiki and Taguchi to Heavenly Host by themselves. I have to make sure I go with them. I tucked Kibiki in and returned to my room, realizing he'd still be asleep when I left for school. I decided to write him a note. Just as I was concerned for him, Kibiki was worried about putting me in danger as well, stating his prior intent to go to Heavenly Host with Taguchi instead. I was so flattered by his consideration that I just didn't have the heart to lecture him about how ludicrously bad an idea that was. Let's see, to my dear mentor. The time is now 11 in the morning. Here's the latest news of the day. The body of a schoolgirl was discovered in a plaza near the escalators at the southeast exit to Tokyo's Shinjuku Station. Good morning, Naho. I wanted to talk to you about that Tenjin urban legend you found. Okay, let's talk. I really think it may be a bit too dangerous to bring you along, so Taguchi and I should probably go by ourselves. Huh? She's not here? Come to think of it, she did say she'd be going to school today, which is rather unlike her. Oh, so this is the extra chapter from the original Quartz Party. You know, the one where Kubiki read her letter. So I'm glad that this game has some continuity, like linked to, you know, the events of that game. Like even the extra chapters. As usual, everything's in perfect order in this room. Like night and day compared to my study. What's this, a note? Yep. To my dear mentor. For you, I'll go to any lengths. Based on my findings from old Tenjin Town records, I feel more confident that it is possible to return from the school using the escape plan we discussed. But you and Taguchi don't have the ability to resist spirits like I do. It will be far too dangerous in there for just the two of you. So when I get home from school today, I'll be joining you in performing the charm of Sachiko Shinozaki. Well, he's obviously not going to let you do that. I don't hold out too much hope for our success, but if it works, you're seriously going to get the scoop to end all scoops. If I can help make lightning strike a third time for you with your editorial department, then you totally owe me dinner. Thank you, Naho, but I really can't allow you to put yourself in danger like that. I know the escape plan, and I'm going to go with trusty old Taguchi, and you're going to wait for us here. I guess I should write her a note to that effect? Good morning, Mr. Kubiki. Are you awake? Well, he's full of spirit today. Perfect then. Let's not waste any more time. Off we go to heaven host. Alright, we're flipping back to Sayaka, it looks like. So this story is going to be flipping between multiple characters, it looks like. Either way, I think I'm going to end this episode here, alright? So thank you everybody for joining me, coming back to Quartz Party Book of Shadows. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.